All right, so it looks like Goro's won the dice roll and is going first.
That is a lot of attacks in Tanner's hand right now. I think he has to mulligan that. Yeah, and
I think I only see one gray there right at the end.
I know he doesn't want to because he's got double cannonade, and that sucks.
Double cannonade, a spine sweep. That is bad, especially against Runica. I'm sure he would have liked to have seen that.
Losing the spine sweep is going to be pretty big here. Oh, he did draw another spine sweep though, so he can just pocket that probably for 2 turns and just smash face with it. And that's going to make it really difficult for Runica to count to 35.
Oh, right off the bat with an Iron Knuckle, and he fails.
Did he check a 3rd cannonade on that?
It's definitely not enough to pass an Iron Knuckle. Let me just go make sure that he separates his RFG from his discard pile there. He's prepared to stack them on top of it.
Tanner cheating again? So what's the matter? Devin, what's going on?
He put his RFG pile in his discard pile. He's just like, you should probably separate those.
Who did, Ryan or Tanner?
Tanner, because he mulliganed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, yeah, there's his RFG. Just got it back in focus now. Runica form, obviously there's nothing to spin back there. And, ooh, Hanya right off the bat into a without a master.
So Ryan's not playing any 3s from the looks of his deck, so he can build a lot more aggressively here than Tanner can on the
Lost
early
the
turn.
Kapokin though, but he's got effectively 3 foundations because he does have those 2 assets live. And Tanner fails another attack.
What are you doing, Tanner? What are you doing? He's throwing the game
Balls
away.
of steel, but no one's behind the wheel apparently.
Oh, poor Tanner.
He appears to know that he done goofed.
Yeah, he's kicking himself now. I don't know if he gets to recover from this.
We may see game 2 quicker than we expected against a 35 life character. But then again, he does have to draw the orange, and it looks like maybe 1 on deck. Another without a master. Another battle fist.
Yeah, he's just gonna hard cast this stuff.
He's checked the 4th battle fist, so unless he gets some recursion, which he does have, he's probably not going to be able to unbuild Tanner very much. Hey!
I don't think he has to do that at this point. He's got 3 battle fists online and no foundations in Goro's staging area.
No.
I think he can just start like strong arming attacks in and just trying to confirm hits.
Get pushed the limit. Flipping the power struggles. That's a pretty reasonable choice. He's going for that Goro foundation that gets reduced difficulty based on your hand size, it looks like. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, that's gonna let him block with his momentum, but I think he's gonna have a hard time generating momentum being this far behind in foundations.
Not to mention, most of his attacks are probably in discard. Well, not most, but a decent amount of them.
It really depends on what attacks he sees. If he sees duration, it might be better to just. Oh, and he does have the direct hit on online, so he can start confirming hits with that and trying to climb back into the game. But it will be hard for him to climb through Hanya if Brian just decides to eat a couple of attacks.
I'm thinking that might be a Hurricane Upper there coming out of Runica. So I'm starting to see some moves here.
So he's going to look to generate his momentum for his death blow. And that's so I think if he resolves the death blow, I don't know if Tanner can just straight take the damage. If he's looking at it, like that death blow on Runica, that he's looking at 24 damage with 3 battle fists on. So that'll be at 21 with Goro responses if he doesn't block anything. And I don't think he can afford to just not block those. He needs damage reduction foundations as soon as he can get them, or if he gets hit by death blow, he's just gonna fall really far behind here.
And now we've got a Kersplat, so it looks like he may be trying to get off a multiple play here.
He does have the 1 momentum. I don't know if he's gonna. He might hold on to that and just try to pocket the momentum, and then try to like all in him on a later turn without really committing too hard to
No, it doesn't look like he's ignored Prague there.
No, he just has double Templar in hand. He's gonna hang on to that.
He's just feeding momentum right now. Puts him at 3. No, only 2. But that definitely puts him as a threat with 3 Battle Fists online.
So Tanner, and he's got 3 Sternwafts in his hand. He's in such a
negative position, but with 2 cards in Runika's hand, if they are bad block zones.
Like if this wasn't a top 8 game, I would strongly consider just scooping and going to gaming 2 at this point, and just like trying not to screw up this badly. He's behind in life. He has no board position to speak of, and Runika has all the damage in the universe just pumped into him. I don't know if he can recover this. He's gonna try. He's gonna play aggressive.
Here.
Ryan's got double Templar, so he's gonna get hit depending on how much. Like he's gonna get hit by 1. He might get hit by 2 if he draws badly on the Templar. But Tanner probably doesn't know what
Run over to the shoppers real quick. I need something to eat.
I do not have the Twitch chat open.
I'll be quick.
Fellow said, I missed the first part. What happened to Tanner?
So,
Tanner done screwed up. That's what happened to Tanner.
So Tanner, first hand, opens only 1 foundation and mulligans it. Gets his hand back and goes for Iron Knuckle first. Fails the check. Runika builds 2 assets. Tanner's second turn, he goes for the Spine Sweep and checks an attack on that, failing it as well. So just in case anyone's wondering how Goro is at such a negative position here.
I mean, this wouldn't even be that much of a negative position for Goro if he had momentum. Like if he had momentum, he would be okay. He could play through it. But where he had no momentum, no foundations, no damage reduction on board. Runika's got triple Battle Fists. It
looks like we may be seeing a Karamadama coming out here. 4 assets online. That's gonna be threatening.
He just has assets, or he has foundations in Templar. I think he's pretty safe.
That's definitely Karamadama.
No, that's Karamadama. Okay.
Yep.
I really hate the foiling under the light for the camera for this. Yeah, there's a draw for Runika.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we use matte sleeves to help with the stream. Please support your local game store.
I even think those are matte sleeves.
They may be. That light just may be.
It's just the light is just in such an awkward angle.
Over that card.
Yeah.
And we got a Train by the Streets coming up here. That could hurt Tanner if he's trying to draw cards.
I don't think so. Most of his card draw is off of Goro himself. So the Train by the Streets is only going to hit him if he's trying to use Cannonade or his other attacks to draw cards. So as long as he doesn't try to use and that might not even hurt him that much if he's getting blocked. I think that as long as he relies on, I think you can play around Train by the Streets by just playing Goro, but he needs to hit and get momentum right now.
Tanner just saw homemade explosives. That might help him recover from this a bit, but we got the ground slap coming.
Now it would be really good if he could if he drew a second homemade explosives off this and he just dropped double homemade explosives. That would put him right back in this game, I think. He's just gonna hit a long journey with the stun. It's gonna do nothing. I want to see. He needs a direct hit on this.
Yeah.
I think he needs to play direct hit on this just in case he has the full block.
Looks like
Oh, no,
he's taking it, and we've got a Hanya response there.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 cards and 2 damage. He didn't get the second home there. He's going to drop the 1, though. Like, even one's not like the worst thing, but the second one would be really nice right now. Although he does kind of need an answer to seeking information as well. And I don't think he has one. So really, by playing homemade explosives, he's just going to end up stalling a bit. Oh, I think he could have committed out for that too. I think he had cards he could have committed for that.
Yeah, short fuse wouldn't have done much on his opponent's turn, so that seemed like an obvious one to.
I think short
get
fuse
that
and direct hit.
building.
He could have committed those down and just taken the killing dinosaurs and greeted it a bit.
Looks like Metal Blades
Yeah,
up.
that's a Saw Blades and a Without a Master.
Oh yeah, Saw Blades.
He's not playing the Metal Blade. He's just playing Saw Blades. He wants to get the Saw Blades Drew Maffei going. Yeah, it's almost like we've seen this deck before. Oh, he almost hit his deck over. He's like, oh, no. You get so high strung when you start getting into these top 8, these top 4 matchups.
Sounds like we've got a judge call.
I think he hit the top card of his deck off, and it was Battle Fist. And he's just like, oh no, please no. Like that was very clearly an accident. So it's hard. It's really unfortunate that was a Battle Fist, that one specific card that he accidentally flipped. If the judge ruling ends up being just to remove it from the game, that would really suck.
You guys seen Seb?
He stepped out for a second, I think.
That is true. Our floor judge is gone at the moment.
Tanner's calling judge.
Yeah.
I think
we may have to put this on hold for a moment.
Yeah, I think they just have to like not move the game state and wait for Seb to get back.
I will inform them to hold up here.
Yeah, as long as they don't change the game state, they can wait till Seb gets back. They're not on the clock here. He shouldn't be longer than a couple of minutes.
How's it going?
Not bad. So I have Zach from Calgary sitting here next to me. This is your first PTC. How'd it go for you?
I went all right. I checked some 2s.
Yeah, that happens.
Got some salt, usual.
So this is actually much worse than it appears to be. Runica has accidentally shoveled his discard pile into his deck.
Oh man,
that might just be judge damage for game 1, and Tanner might get an undeserved victory.
That is actually like
that's brutal.
That is really brutal.
That's really disappointing to see.
I'm not gonna speculate on what the punishment is for that. I'm just gonna like leave that at where it is. But that's really bad. That's like
you can't correct the game state.
That's the kind of mistake that you learn from the experience and you just never do it again. Yeah, that probably is game loss.
Unfortunately, our judge is currently out of the building at the moment due to unforeseen circumstances. So we're just gonna have to keep this match on hold until he can make a ruling.
I think the biggest thing is he just he's probably gonna get a game loss for that, but I think he just has to laugh it off and go to game 2. Like that's like
it's like almost a funny mistake.
That's like a hilarious mistake that people just joke about later. It's like remember that time you shuffled your discard pile into your deck in top 4 for no reason.
Tanner's a very animated player.
He is very animated. He moves around. He hand talks.
It almost looks like he wants to strangle him for doing that. I at the same time thank him for doing it at the same time.
Yeah, thanks for the remote judge ruling on that. I think by the books we still have to wait for Seb to confirm that. I'm pretty sure that is what the punishment is. You can't fix that. He borked the game with that.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And you know Tanner's sitting there. He's like, he knows he messed up the first 2 turns like irrevocably, and he's like, he's just like doesn't want to win the game because of this.
It's so funny.
Oh man,
It almost looks like he is lecturing right now. And do not ever put the cards there. What's wrong with you?
Why would you put the cards there? Don't put the cards there.
I wish I could turn the camera directly to Tanner as he's giving him a review.
Yeah. Can we put a mic on Tanner for this?
I can turn on what he's saying. We won't be able to make a lot of it out.
No, it's pretty noisy room. Is that camera live though, or like?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. That could have been useful earlier too.
Really? Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to hear anything. Especially with Mr. Oil Man screaming splish splash sploosh if we won a single game.
Oh,
How many times did he scream for Oil Man?
Once.
I would still be okay with that.
They're like, when you get like sploosh like that, when you accidentally flick something in his face, he goes like, oh, what the hell?
God bless Oil City.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the games that he played 2 two short high voltage or whatever it's called, the ultra rare for Crash Man.
Danger Zone.
Two danger zones. Take care of 2 danger zones and 2 what's his name? The ultra rare for the Yamato Man. Is it Yamato Man? Yamato Supia?
Yeah. Flying Yamato Spear.
Yeah,
we just call it in English because we're plebs.
We get the judge down.
So yeah, I've been in contact with the judge. That is going to be a game lost for Runica, unfortunately.
So Ryan had like a very commanding position on this game, and then for no reason whatsoever, he accidentally just shuffled his discard pile into his deck. Like,
what a way to win the game.
that is like the most spectacular game mistake I can imagine doing on stream.
Dude, that's next level strats.
That's like almost disrespect level like this play. Oh, God bless him.
You might have did like a slave.
And he's just sitting there. He's just sitting there like, yep, I really screwed that up.
That's a straight face.
You can't like make an excuse for that. You're like, oh no, I accidentally meant to shuffle. He was using Seeking Information. He wanted to shuffle Battle Fist into his deck from his Zero pile. He just took the whole thing.
I guess I'll just...
It's like, yeah, that's a game loss.
To 1 card?
And we're going to game 2.
12 cards.
Can we please like tease him mercilessly for this for like 3 months?
Yeah. What's the other match is Garrett and Will.
Oh, they're probably still on turn 2. They're both notoriously meticulous in everything they do. They're gonna take a while.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's pretty brutal to play
like,
against.
wow, Zoe looks really good. So does Lily. Everyone here should play this character. No, it's okay. Don't trust me. This character's look unbelievable.
Well, the problem is like the problem is like you can make an argument, like you can make like an honest debatable argument that any deck you could build Lily on off of water or good, you could just build better on Zoe.
Yeah.
Like there's an honest to God argument you can make there. It's not like there's 2 sides to it.
Is Zoe a poor man's Lily?
I think Lily's a poor man's Zoe, honestly. They're both uncommon. It's like you'd have a very similar deck off both, but Zoe just gets to be more aggressive, gets to benefit more from attacks. Like I think like the best comparison between the 2 is playing Cowboy Battery on them. Because Lily plays Cowboy Battery and says, this is cool. Basically, my face-down Cowboy Battery is a face-up Cowboy Battery. And then Zoe plays Cowboy Battery and like, this is cool. I'm gonna take this face-up Cowboy. I'm gonna take this face-down Cowboy Battery. I'm gonna make it a face-up Cowboy Battery, and then I'm gonna make 2 more face-down ones. Yeah. Right? Like it's like the power level there is just so absurdly inconsistent. She really is kind of playing the like anything you can do I can do better game. All right, like you really have to get the most specifically out of the card pool flood before Lily starts looking better than Zoe, and it takes so much more work to do that than it does to just play the same attack twice on Zoe.
I think you'd get better off taking the both out of the water deck and putting it on that.
Obviously, Oil Man is the correct character for that deck.
The hypest thing is when you guys started like theory crafting an Oil Man deck because why?
Yeah, because you're just like, I got a guy here who wants to play Oil Man, and we're like, we're gonna make the best damn Oil Man we can make.
I was looking at it, I was like, hilarious. I
All
hope
right,
someone
so
now replays this.
we got some moves here. Runika's going first. It looks like he's got Without a Master. And
I do not
Pokin.
refer to building foundations as moves.
What was that?
That is the opposite of moves. That is the anti-moves.
It's still more moves than having to pause game state while we wait for judge ruling.
Yeah, of course.
So he can commentate. Sorry.
Yeah.
No worries like that. There's only so many chairs here.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So
Homemade explosives for Tanner first turn.
now the thing with the Runica though is that she can choose to add assets to the top of your deck. So she can't just throw the. This came up when I was playing against Garrett. He did opt to throw the homemade explosives on top of my deck when I was playing into it, and I'm wondering if Ryan's gonna make the same decision here, or if he's just gonna decide that he doesn't care if his Battle Fist gets blown up. No, he is gonna throw the homemade explosives.
Ryan did also draw into Hanya that turn, so protecting his asset investment is probably
That's
worth
true.
it, especially since he probably wants that Without a Master to start being live.
Yeah, I would say throwing the homemade explosives on top to protect Hanya is not really a bad decision at all. Or even just to win at the assets game, honestly.
Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe that was not Hanya, unless he is playing.
Oh, that is a
two.
Hurricane Upper. He's just throwing that to momentum. He might have a Hanya in his hand.
That is quite possible. 2 is a very popular number to play with Hanya, and no, it is the Battle Fist.
I mean, double Battle Fist, not something to really shake your head at this early in the game. If he gets a third Battle Fist online, he could really he's in a really good spot to just start throwing damage into Tanner. Oh,
And we've got a Spine Sweep coming.
now this time he's not gonna fail it.
That is
that's-
some definite value.
Yeah. Oh man, that changes a lot of next turn math. Oh man, he's got the 2 momentum to Death Blow and then just no damage to throw on it. He can get 1 Battle Fist if he really wants. He's almost just got to wait it out at this point.
5 damage.
Yeah, it looks like he just took the 5. I don't know if I'd want to block that anyways, because then he's just gonna make the next thing hit harder.
Doesn't appear that Runica's life has changed though. Maybe they haven't updated.
I think
the
they've
calculator
just reported. I think they're recording it on the side here.
yet. That is true. Goro is keeping pen and paper there.
That was a really good timing on Spine Sweep.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah, Brandon, this is why I stopped playing this deck, Kappa. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. That's gotta be just like absolutely soul crushing. It's like, I'm gonna play the assets character. I'm gonna play the deck that destroys assets for no reason. Cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, Goro does have a lot of really nice options to get out of Runica's setup, whether it is homemade explosives, the stop, or the Spine Sweep.
I think this was part of the theory crafting. Like when Spine Sweep came out, it's like it came out and we're like, well, this is okay, but it's not strictly better than anything on these symbols. So you have to have a deck that wants to play it in order to really get the most out of it. And now that we have this tech weapons attack lineup from Heidi, you can actually start seeing fire play weapons and not look like you're just wasting slots in your deck. So like Spine Sweep is not a dead card when it can add more damage to your Iron Knuckles and to your Cannonades, and still retain value from destroying double assets if your opponent's playing assets.
Looks like we just got a poke check from Runica there. Tanner used Wall of Goro to eat up a bunch of the damage.
I think he almost zeroed that out even.
Yep. But here comes some nice tech here from Runica. He's going to be able to
So yeah, he's going to
one
get a
of
Battle
his
Fist out of that. That's not bad.
assets back. Yeah.
I think that comes into play committed, yeah. Technically, it comes into play committed, technically. It's still going to attach. I think attached cards can still be committed. I mean, that's a pretty good card for recovery from asset hate, too. I really like how Shikuken in this deck.
Yeah, especially with the Hurricane uppers to encourage the momentum gain there.
You could even go a step further with this. You could start playing Motivation to add your range attacks to your momentum, and because it looks like pretty much every attack in this deck except for Death Blow is a range attack. So Motivation just offers more sources of momentum, like fast momentum, to power your multiples, but also like recover your Battle Fist with your Shikuken.
And it appears that Ryan has the 4th Battle Fist in his hand, checking Drew Maffei there. I imagine, yeah, he's probably going to keep that for the next turn just to keep Goro's build in check.
Yeah, he can just drop the Battle Fist on his next turn here and not have a problem. It looks like the health is 33 to 22. I think Tanner reduced a bunch of damage there.
He looks something down.
I believe that makes sense there because Runica did just eat a Spine Sweep to the face, and Goro did use Wall of Goro there. Got a choke throw coming.
6 less damage, and I don't think he had a lot of damage between those 2 attacks. We have Steven's just going out to double check the life totals for the stream.
Homemade explosives, yeah, that is going to punish the assets here. Oh no, it's the momentum.
He checked that for Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
So,
but that does still leave him with 2 on deck. Tanner appears to have 1. So Death Blow is still a real concern here.
Yeah, he can very easily get 3. Well, actually no, because he doesn't get to instant drop that on his turn if he plays it from his hand, I don't think.
No, he will not get the instant drop, but that does give him the option to have an attack, maybe do the check poke, get the bonus damage from Runica, and then during his end phase, control Tanner's build.
Yeah, he could drop it and make him scoop something up. That's not too bad.
Oh, just your Death Blow off of Templar, that's
pretty good.
Gonna be something
I can get behind
to
that.
watch out for yet. 30 to 19, Tanner's making pretty good progress. There's another homemade explosives.
I'm honestly surprised. I was the one who did the deck check for Tanner for the top cuts. I'm surprised he was only playing 3 homemade explosives. I feel like having that at 4 seems really good in Goro.
Yeah, especially with that limited hand size, that's going to make a bunch of his turns more viable.
It increases the value so much on attacks, and he plays so many attacks. I feel like it just doesn't even matter if his opponent's not playing assets, that he can just drop that and not care. Even though it's not something that helps him pass checks, because he doesn't really need a whole lot of foundations to pass checks. Because he's either going to poke you and then build, or he's just going to poke you and then hit you harder when you stop blocking. And he's going to go for the half block here. Yeah,
looks like that's going to be a fail. A couple more damage there. 30 to 13.
Yeah, that's 6 off the cannonade. That's pretty good. Oh, excuse me. And the bigger problem here is that Tanner's going to get the momentum, and that's going to again. I keep plugging that every time we get Tanner on stream, but losing the momentum race against Goro is going to make it very punishing if you try to block him.
We do have some red up on deck here, though. Ryan appears to have 2 Curse Splats, and he did draw the Death Blow last turn.
He's nice enough to showcase the new versus old border Curse Splats too in this deck, which is really nice. If you care about that sort of thing. I care. I care about this.
This is, I believe it is a Curse Splat. Yeah, I don't think he's got any more attacks there.
Yeah, he's just scoping out his options. He's gonna get that 6 damage and see what Tanner does.
Although I do believe Tanner has been pocketing the stop for a couple turns here, just because that does really dismantle Runica's viability there. If he's not getting the damage.
I don't think he's playing stop. Or no, he is playing stop.
No, Tanner is playing stop. I've heard that he's maining 2 and siding 2 for the decks he needs it against. And reliably reusable +4 could be enough to put Goro in check there. Yep, +3 damage off Runica.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I believe we're at 3. It appears he's covered up the text box, so...
Yeah. He's just he'll eat 2 off that with Goro. He doesn't care. He might go for the block, but I don't think he will. He might. He might just go for it to fail it. No, he's gonna go for it. All right. Fair enough.
Oh, here comes the Hurricane Upper.
Yeah. Now he can put the he's only got the 1 Battle Fist. This is not nearly as punishing as it could be. He's just gonna opt for the momentum instead.
Yeah, well, Tanner did homemade explosives that second Battle Fist.
But he does have Death Blow in his hand, does he not?
Yeah, no, there is Death Blow off that Templar, but I don't think that's going to be enough to push Tanner. This may just be a poke check turn.
The Death Blow is worth 15 after Goro response. Yeah, I don't think he gets Goro to lethal here.
Oh no, here comes the Kersplat. Maybe this is going to be all his moves.
He could dump it and just go and just take the 15 damage and just hope he doesn't die next turn. Which wouldn't be a terrible decision since Goro doesn't have any damage reduction on board right now, and he doesn't have any blocking power against Death Blow. He can't block that with a stop.
No.
He's off symbol anyway. He can't play the stop.
Yeah, no, he is definitely committed to fire. Looks like we are facing that, and if I'm not mistaken, we're probably going to see a Death Blow coming.
Yeah, he's
here.
going to throw Death Blow.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Death Blow on the
Now he's going to dunk it though. I feel the UFS gods are calling for a dunk here.
Well, he does have Without a Master on board, so, and that is ignoring progressive, so.
Yeah.
But if Tanner gets a real hand, then this backswing could put him back at the game. 15 life, that's not a ton for Goro to do in 1 turn.
And Ryan's dumped his momentum here, so that's going to really... well, no, because he's going to gain 2 momentum back, I think. At least. Maybe 3.
Yep, probably 3.
Okay, so he's going to stay ahead. This is not going to kill Goro, though. He's going to take 5.
Nope.
So he's going to drop to... That's going to put him to 18. So he's going to go to 8 here, I think.
No, not even. He's checking attacks for Runica, so Tanner's going to have a little bit more leeway there.
Now, a 9 Vitality Goro is still very killable, though. Yeah, he did get that one, so he's going to get 5.
But unfortunately, Ryan hasn't seen Drew Maffei yet. So pitching for a reliable attack string might be difficult to do if Tanner can't finish this next turn.
I still think Tanner's in a really good spot here. I think he can review the stop. I don't know if that's gonna really. No, he's gonna pocket it though. Oh, there's Cannonade.
Cannonade
and there's a Panzer whatever the
Panzer
hell.
Break.
Yeah, Panzer Breaker. That could be lethal, actually. Yeah, he's gonna go for it.
And with the Panzer, hoping to get that control check bonus on the Cannonade, probably.
So now this has powerful 3, and he has 3 momentum. So I believe that's a base 4 or 5 damage. He's taking a moment to read this because this is a card that is not commonly played yet, if at all. But I think he can get that up to 13 damage. I think. And then the question becomes: does Ryan block this, or does he just let it through and block the next tech? Tanner is going to spend his 3 momentum here. He might not even have the block. No, he's going to keep 1.
That's a pretty reasonable choice there, considering Ryan is over momentum in a place where Goro doesn't want to be.
Yeah, I think he could have safely just pitched all of it, even though. I don't know, unless he has a plan for that last momentum.
I believe we're blocking with the Battle Fist here.
Okay, he's going to take the half block. So that's going to give 2 for Goro. He's still going to take 5. So he goes 10. Oh, the Cannonade's going to be worth 9. That's tragic.
And with one card in hand, I certainly hope that is an on-zone block, or else this might be the end. But it does appear to be Artificer's Avarice. One Battle Fist up. So he might be able to pull out just enough to block that.
Now, if this hits and he gets to pick up another Cannonade, that could be the end of the game, too. This is going to hit for 9. I love the art on all the mech cards, honestly. Even if I don't like most of them as cards. Oh, he does have the Cannonade in.
Yeah, at least one Cannonade in discards, so...
He doesn't really have an answer to that aside from just full blocking it. Oh, he does have the full block.
Yeah, the full block is available, but...
Let's see it happen.
5, 6, 7...
6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, he's going to tap
just
out.
Enough. We've still got a game here. I don't believe Tanner has any red in hand left.
That was pretty good defensive play, too. That leaves Tanner in a really rough spot, too. If Ryan pulls a multiple next turn, he could just close this game out, and we could be going to game 3.
Pushing the limits, get a bit more build.
Steven breathing a sigh of relief next to me. He's rooting for his boy.
Sorry.
No, I don't hold it against you.
This is definitely an interesting match, and that's been something interesting with Runica. Most of her games are very close. He's drawing up. We see one Curse Splat and a Death Blow. This could be it.
This could be it. See, he's gonna go. How's she go?
Yeah,
oh no, he's gonna run to the stop. Is that gonna matter? I don't think that matters. I don't think he even cares. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get the Battle Fist too. Oh man. I don't think the stop matters here. I think he can just kill him just by playing all these attacks.
There is just going to be enough numbers there.
Like, I wouldn't even care that much about Runica at this point. I'd just be like, die.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to get stopped.
Tanner goes for the stop.
Oh, no, that's a 2. Oh, he's going to commit it forward anyways. That's fine.
It's a pretty reasonable assumption there. But, I mean, the Death Blow is on deck.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get this. 3, 4, 5. That's gonna check. He's gonna ignore the prog. Oh, he's got this. He knows he's got this. I'm sure Tanner knows he's got this too. Oh no, what are you doing? You don't have to do that. You've just got lethal. Just kill him.
That seems really unnecessary, considering I don't believe he runs any 2s, and he still had 4 up deck, committing 1. That
just pay 1 for the Curse Splat and then kill him with Death Blow. You don't gotta play with your food here.
He wants to.
Yeah, he wants to show off a bit. Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, and Tanner's picking up. We've got game 3 here.
We got a real match.
Yeah. Now we get a real game. We need that bot from Salty Bet to just be like all over our Twitch chat and just be like, Game 3 hype. And then something about potatoes.
Please remember to place all your Salty Buck bets before the match starts, or else they will be invalid.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan of Salty Bet. I love that site so much.
Always bet on Michael.
Oh yeah, I'm a sucker for betting. Anything with a sword, all in. It's okay.
Never bet on Dragon Ball.
Never bet on Dragon Ball unless it is a Dragon Ball v Dragon Ball.
Always bet on that Tohu bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Always bet on Shinakuma.
and always bet on.
I was watching one of the games, right? And I saw Fulgur. Before the guy even said round one fight, Fulgur was attacking the other character. I'm like, Fulgur's gonna win.
And I always all in on pre-game disrespect.
Yep.
Like if one of them just starts smashing the snot out of the other during the bets, it's like he gets my money.
The other character was I don't even know what it was, right? And as every round goes on, it gets extra powers, which is more projectiles on the screen. So Goro, before the round started, was being attacked by some fucking cross, and like some Jesus thing was floating in the background. Like, what? And I went into the salt mines immediately. I bet everything. Like, yo, I got this, Fulgur. Yeah, that was bad.
Always bet on green. You can't go wrong with that one either. Always bet on palette swapped Hulk too. Always bet on palette swapped Hulk.
And never bet on Evil Ken anymore. He doesn't bet on shit.
No, Shinakuma is where all your money should be in. Make sure to buy those bonds there. Tanner going first, and it looks like he's got a pretty decent build hand for Goro.
That I think that means less in this matchup, where he's just gonna lose one every turn. So he's just got to get as much out as he can, and then just.
And the homemade explosives.
I'm surprised he didn't place priority on that too.
That's probably going to be Runika's top deck target there.
Doug, seriously, you should watch Salty Bet. It's fantastic. You'd like it. I got to watch Goku lose to a Magikarp while the Pokemon theme song was playing, and it was majestic.
Never bet on Dragon Ball.
Yeah, never bet on Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he's just completely retarded.
Always also.
Unless it's Super Saiyan 4 Brawly, who just can instantly kill your character.
That's fair.
Nope. Always bet on Waifu. Waifu
Does
is
Super Saiyan 4 Akuma count as Dragon Ball?
No.
No? Okay, that's good. Because you just don't not bet on him. That's just free wins. He's just got unblockable screen filling projectiles. I can't imagine him being like an actual fighting game character. That would be so unfun.
You know what the Evil Cat does? He reads your inputs. So if you input a Dragon Punch, he will automatically respond by doing like a Demon Dash to get around it immediately. If you do an input for a super, the game will read your inputs. He has a counter to every Street Fighter character input. That's what the guy made it. If you do, if you're at point blank and you do a fireball, he just immediately does a demon and goes through it.
I like it.
Not if it happens to you. It's like
a couple of Without a Masters from Ryan here.
Just imagine Zangief walking up
and check the Battle Fist.
So he didn't get the second asset yet, but he's gonna get it with his next form.
Runika's first form, yeah.
Oh, he does. Yeah, and he did get the homemade explosives there. Oh, he's just gonna go for the kneecaps.
Well, if Goro can get in front of the momentum curve, unlike he's been able to do, that's going to...
we're just going right to damage step.
Kyo's attack.
Yeah. That's the Shiki Umbrai. Yeah. They just pass right to the damage step. They're like, yeah, I'm not blocking. Yeah, you're hitting for 4. It's okay. And that is a lot of damage reduction. Oh. Yeah, he's going to commit out for it. That's probably worthwhile.
And the short fuse.
Oh. No, he's not going to take Goro. He's like, I don't need that short fuse.
Interesting choice, considering his opponent is playing quite a few Templars. I believe he's 4 up on those.
I don't honestly think he cares. Like, I think, honestly, if you're Goro and your opponent's Templar blocking you, you're like, make my attack stronger. I don't care.
I guess you are going to get the same value out of that.
What are you getting out of Templar against Goro? You're getting more blocks to make more of his attack stronger. Yeah. I think he's pretty okay with that.
I mean, gain 2 life versus plus 2 damage. That's straight trade-off there.
Like, if you're gonna Templar block Goro, you are committing to the idea that you're gonna block everything.
Yeah.
And Goro's just like, try it, man. Like, go for it. Tanner looks like Tanner lost his explosives again here, and that's
gonna be a Kersplat there. I don't see any other attacks in Ryan's hand though. So we're probably just on the poke check.
I think he's just gonna drop it to 0 damage and say what up. Yeah. He could Kyokugen Disciple it for 2 damage, but I don't think he cares. Oh, he is going to do it. All right. He's gonna get a momentum out of it. He'll take the 1.
It's funny, we can hear them, but they cannot hear us.
Yeah, that's so weird. But I think it's just because of the sound, the reverberance of the sound in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel awful if I found out like after we were done this broadcast that they could hear everything I said.
So that is gonna put Runica ahead of the curve on momentum there. Not ideal for Goro. But
yeah,
Wayne Brady is still...
Wayne Brady is live.
Wayne Brady would be absolutely fantastic for Tanner here.
Yeah. If he gets Wayne Brady next turn, I think he can just, like, choke the bejesus out of him.
Choke the Battlefist out of him.
Yeah. Oh, no, he's going to get 2 momentum off that, too.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Shikiyambarai and a couple of
I see double
cannonades, I
cannonade.
believe.
Oh, baby.
With one in discard.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's hype it up. I want to see it. Do it, Tanner. Just do it. Don't think about it.
And
He's doing it. Let's go.
Runica did build one of her Avarice, so that may mean that he does not have a on-zone block for this.
He's like, do you have one? And Tanner's like, yup. And he's like, uh-oh. Wayne Brady is choke throw. If that comes up on the stream. Choke throw is just it's a throw that lets him control some of his opponent's momentum.
Someone asked it immediately.
Everyone should call that card Wayne Brady because it's hilarious. He's gonna get the
Plus
full
3 on the
plus
next
3.
check. I believe we're gonna see the
Oh
second
baby,
cannonade here.
he doesn't care. He's going in. Let's go.
Shoot the whoop here. We're gonna see quite a bit of damage on Runica.
Oh
He
man. And he's gonna
has
get
just
another
realized
one back.
that what he signed up for, and it's not pleasant for him.
That's manning the artillery battery right there. He's like, no, going in, coach.
Fuck, that's such a sick move.
Oh, and he's gonna block the Templar. He's gonna play the other one on a 5. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, please do it. Please do it. Just drop 9 damage on his head with the next one.
And I see a
man.
low block, and I believe that the other card does not have a block.
Just do it.
So
Just do it, Tanner. Just do it.
Do it live.
Do it for Canada.
She's not Canadian, she's German. Where the hell's Goro? Oh, he's Japanese.
yeah,
I'm
Goro
pretty
is
sure.
part of Team Japan.
I bet he's Hawaiian and he's just faking it.
Wall up on
Oh, there's a 3 check. It's fine. Commit 2. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's,
game 2 and 3 going over here.
it's very entertaining. They're on game 3. I don't think he has the resources to block this. He's just gonna be like, boop.
No, this is going to be some great position turn for Tanner. We're probably going to see Runica down to 13, under half.
Now the interesting question here is he gonna take the 2 cannonades to momentum to try to win the momentum race, or is he just gonna drop them and hope he can chain cannonades when he draws his next one? Because I think both of those are like, you can make an argument for both of those game decisions here.
I think best chance right now is probably going to be to... Because I believe one of them was full block there, so take the 2 that you've
Yeah.
got live, or that hit, 2 momentum. Leave the 3rd one there, just make sure your number is close.
And the problem with that is that he doesn't have any way to spend it outside of that powerful attack. So if he doesn't see that powerful attack, they're just going to sit in his momentum.
That could be a concern for him, but Ryan may just start pocketing the high block.
Yeah, I think the other match is just going into turn 4 of game 1.
What the fuck?
It's a running joke. It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Our other match
he's gonna, okay, so he's
is
going to take it.
Lily versus Elizabeth.
Oh, he hasn't cleared his card pool yet either. He's just drawing his attacks up. Be like, can I do it? I didn't see what that last card was.
I believe that last card was Karamadama.
Okay, yeah, he can make something happen with that.
Karamadama and a Splat. I don't know if Runica has any more assets on deck. I'm guessing
He's
not.
just going to go for it. He's probably going to enhance on Runica first because he's going to lose one of those Battle Fists. No, oh, that could be a misplay.
Yeah, I believe it was the draw first. So he's only
So he's
looking
gonna
get
lose a damage
one.
there that he didn't have to. So it's back up to 5 damage, or 4 damage rather. It's up to 4 damage. He can always watching it down to 2 and just take 1. And he's probably okay with that. Yeah, that looks like game plan here.
So much health in this thing.
He's got the House Shikuken. Oh, and he's
And
gonna,
he
he's gonna
checks
go
the
grab the
Hanya.
Battle Fist back. He might grab the Hanya.
He may just grab
that wouldn't be a terrible decision either.
But he goes for the Battle Fist.
I think he's gonna get more. He's gonna get more out of Battle Fist before he starts seeing value out of Hanya. He can't really afford to take damage at this point, anyways.
Yeah. And,
Like if he wasn't at 13, the Hanya might have been a good pick here too.
But yeah, no, he's gonna have to run some math on Goro pretty quick here. 31 to 13.
Well, it looks like he's gonna pull ahead of Goro again in the momentum. So that's gonna affect what gets blocked. And he's probably just gonna build, I think. He might go for the death blow. I don't think he's gonna go for the death blow. He's not gonna hit 27 with it. Yeah, he just wants to shuffle his Battle Fist back in. Getting your Battle Fist blown up like constantly every turn is just miserable.
But that is something that Fire does excel at right now is asset control.
Not even all Fire decks. Like I see a lot of Fire decks don't even like they won't main
We've got
homemade explosives.
Stromloff and I don't really see what that other attack is.
I think that was the Panzerbreaker. Yeah, I think that's Panzerbreaker. Yeah, he's gonna get some value here first, and just see what he blocks. And we got a Wayne Brady.
And he gets the Wayne Brady. That could make this a.
Is Tanner at 4 or is he at 3?
Turn. I believe that is going to be 4 momentum.
So if they're even on momentum right now, that's huge. He's gonna take it. It's gonna put him to 9.
9 life, and we're probably seeing Wayne Brady up next.
He might hang on to it until he blocks. So if he waits until Ryan blocks an attack, he can pass the choke throw almost guaranteed. Basically for free, and so he can curve out easier by playing his tech weapons right now. Yeah, Ryan's freaking out. He's like, "Was this a cannonade?" That is Panzerbreaker, I think is the name of it. I don't know what the second word is on that. It's Panzer something. I don't speak German, so.
I don't know what
Panzerstreichen.
There you go.
And he's going for the powerful, hoping there's going to be no on deck or no full block here.
Oh, he's just doing that to pitch cannonades.
Yeah.
He wants to pitch cannonades
definitely
here.
a good call. If he can open up a cannonade, then
yeah. And he had that at lethal too. He forced the block, which is that's going to be big here. I can't tell what he blocked with. I think it was Battle Fist.
He blocked with his flat. Yeah, he blocked with his flat.
And there's the 4th cannonade. Unfortunate for Tanner.
Unlucky. Yeah, what do you do? He is going to get the burn off Wayne Brady.
But Ryan does still have 2 momentum. I don't think this is going to be a kill turn for Tanner. So we may see some backswing here. Fortunately, he does
well,
have
if he
2
blocks this, he
foundations.
could die. He's not going to block it. He does have the high block. So if he goes for that Stormwaff, yeah, he's going to go for it on 5. 4 or 5. He's going to make him block it. But he's just making him sweat for no reason, I think. I'm not sure what gave the Stormwaff +1. Or no, because he gets +1 speed from the ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets bonuses based off of range and tech cards, I believe.
He's got more than enough to block. So this is a key moment in the game right now. He does not have a lot he has to punch through in terms of resources. He just has to count to 27.
Ooh, we are seeing some red here, which is probably going to be some asset gain. And
Okay,
there's the
death.
blow.
The death blow is what matters.
But that's not going. I don't think that's going to be an. Oh no, 3 momentum. That may be enough to pitch out a.
He's gonna get the battle fist.
Another battle fist. Grab a second asset from discard pile, and then send the death blow.
Yeah, he could ship it like that. That might be lethal. That's gonna be 888. Yeah, that could do it. We'll have to see what he does here. He's cutting Ryan's deck. I think he's gonna go for the Hashikuken, yeah, and get the 4th Battle Fist. And that could do it. That could send him to finals.
Checking the death blow, but he's got more than enough to just walk right through that. Yep.
I don't think he's too worried about checking badly. I think he has more than enough to just hard check.
Yeah,
all of
he
this.
has 2 live without a Masters. He's picking up the 4th Battle Fist.
I don't think checking bad is just going to stop him. I think
He might even send the second Shishiken just to put extra numbers up.
so. He's gonna take 4 and go to 23. That makes death blow lethal. He just needs to worry about what's in Tanner's hand. I think he's got a mid block in his hand. I think that's 8,000.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's 8,000.
But with
So if he full blocks this, he will still die to death blow.
seems to be thinking, and it looks like he's just gonna use Goro to eat that up. Probably holding on to that for what he thinks is going to be a multiple attack.
I don't think he's got an answer to this. I think he's just dead. Multiple it out. Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. I think you're there. I think you're going to finals.
One off Goro, block the mid, and that would leave him at 1.
No, maybe.
Like a splat.
No, I drew another death blow. Yeah.
Sorry, death blow, sorry.
Alright, eating that. Here comes the mid.
So he's going to 8, or he's at 10.
There's the check there. Tanner's thinking, here comes the block. Good enough, and
he got the, okay, he did get the full block. He's got the 3 low for 5. He's going to throw it to 9 with Runica. Oh, man.
Yep.
Oh, man.
9, and then 8 from the low, 10 damage there.
Yeah.
Low copy of Death Blow.
That's going to be, 9 damage.
But there are 4 Battle Fists on deck. He may choose to ready one of the Without a Masters and try and throw a Kersplat to finish this.
He almost certainly, I don't think he even has to. He can pass the Death Blow on 10. Well,
We're looking at
he might
plus
yeah,
5.
he might.
Death Blow on 10. 5,
Yeah,
6,
7, 8,
7,
9.
8, 9, 10.
10.
Yep.
That's it.
And that is game.
And Ryan's off to
Runica
finals.
advances to finals.
Oh my